Hey, it's Britta here with Aligned and Undefined, and I am here to channel the weekly collective energies for February 2nd to February 8th, 2025, 2026 from the Akashic Records. As usual, if you're new here, I do channel the weekly energies from the Akashic Records every week, and I also have a monthly channeling as well. February's will be up in the next few days. This is collective energy from the Akashic Records, our collective energetic library of all the thoughts, feelings, and experiences we've had in this lifetime, past lifetimes, as well as future opportunities on offer. Because this is collective energy, I invite you to take what resonates and leave the rest. I also invite you to look around and see what's happening in your community, with your family, with your friends, what's happening on the news, because even if you specifically are not resonating with the energy that I channel, I bet you that someone around you is, or that it's happening at a broader scale. So let's go. I channel with my eyes closed. See you on the other side. The records for the collective consciousness are now open, calling in all our angels, guides, ancestors, and anyone else for our highest, truest, and gentlest good only. I'm curious to hear records, what you can share with us about this upcoming week of February 2nd to February 8th, 2026. Coughing, coughing, throat energy, throat movement. I always associate coughing with throat chakra energy. Heart chakra energy is coming up as well. Um, Clearing out heart blockages to allow for more throat blockages to clear. It's connected. So when we open up our hearts, we release baggage that is keeping our hearts closed. It gives us greater permission to speak out what we need to say. And so there is a emphasis this week on continuing to open up our hearts to speak out our truths as it feels aligned for us. Again, there is an invitation, and this has been coming through for the past number of weeks. It's going to be a theme throughout 2026. Opening our hearts to speak our truths. There is an invitation again to not place pressure on ourselves. There's a lot that wants to be said. There's a lot that wants to be done this year. It is a fast moving year, 2026. It's very fast. And especially as we leave the energy of the year of the snake behind and move into the year of the fire horse, which starts in mid-February, we're going to be seeing that energy of doing, of speaking, of making things happen ramp up. However, we are not there yet. We are still closing out the year of the snake. And so there is still an invitation this week to allow whatever needs to be released to release. I'm also channeling this on the full moon in Leo. So that is the day before the energy for this week starts, but the full moon energy usually lasts a few days before and afterwards. So there is still a releasing energy that's going to be coming present within the within the next few days, the first really few days of the week, Monday and Tuesday specifically, as we kind of close out the full moon energy. And of course, as we close out the year of the snake, all of these last little bits that want to come out are coming out. And there can be a pressure to want to move during these times where there is a need to be a little bit slower, to be a little bit more quieter at the personal level. And yet, If you are feeling called to pull back, trust that. There's no need to push or force things forward. Even if you really, really want them to move things forward, there is a call for patience as we start off February, especially as we close out the energy of January. A lot happened in January collectively. Britta is channeling this from Minneapolis, so that is really fresh in her mind, all the things that happened in Minneapolis this month. And yet, there are things happening all over the world. There have been things happening all over the world that were really disruptive in January. And we're still settling as a collective from all of that. So, yes, there is throat energy coming up. Yes, there is heart healing that is happening. And yet, there is also a call to move a little bit slower this week, to trust your timing, to trust your body's timing, to trust the needs of your body. If you are feeling the need for more rest, take it. If you are able to, not everyone is able to just, take rest depending on your schedules, but rest isn't just like taking a nap. There are so many ways that you can rest. Rest can, rest can be spending time with good people in good community. Rest can be just a simple breath in the midst of a busy day. So find what you need to rest this week if that feels aligned for you. We are really being asked this week to step back and allow the heart opening to happen, allow the shedding to happen, allow the releasing to happen with this full moon energy at play at the start of the week as we finish up this year of the snake. And as we really settle our bodies after so much upheaval at the collective level in January. This will bring some impatience for many of you. There is an impatient energy at play this week. And yet, when you can deeply honor the need to slow down, whatever way that looks like for you, and not push through because of impatience, that will really cleanse the energy that you are dealing with. And set you up for a greater entryway into the rest of this month, into the year of the fire horse, and into the rest of this year. I'm also getting that we will be seeing the impatience coming up at the collective level. We'll be seeing impatience in the news. We will be seeing impatience coming from figureheads who want things their way this week and in the coming weeks. And regardless of how that makes us feel, to return to our personal sovereignty. Because we can't all control what's going on collectively. We don't all have, the people watching this are not the ones who make the rules and have the power. Let's be real. But every action you take from an empowered, grounded, sovereign place matters. And it does create ripples. And we've been saying this, and we're going to continue to say this throughout this year because it is a year that is going to be very destabilizing in many ways. And even when we see things at the top that feel destabilizing, see decisions being made at the top that are feeling very destabilizing to us as people. The small actions we take in our communities and our day to day do matter, to create ripples. And the more of us who are aware and mindful and taking these energy updates and taking the energetic world just as seriously as we take the physical world and see that they actually do work together when we're mindful, that is where the real change will happen. Not overnight, but slowly over time. Much love. We will see you next week. The Akashic records are closed. All right, there is our message for February 2nd to February 8th. I hope you resonated. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't resonate, that's also okay, though I'd love to hear how this felt for you in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying these updates, and I will see you next week.